When was the last time you received a lead from your website? Have you noticed a decline in the amount of leads it generates? There are some major reasons why your website may have become ineffective. Stick around to find out more.
Welcome to this episode of Tips for Turning Your Website into a Sales Genie with your host, Chief Marketing Officer of Innovative Global Vision, Karen Leonard.
If your website is not generating leads as it did at first, it may be time for a redesign. There are 4 major reasons why you may want to consider a redesign. Today I'll consider the first 2, and next time we'll discuss the other 2. The internet moves fast. If your website hasn't been redesigned in the past 2 or 3 years, it may need to be entirely remodeled. One reason being the need to update to current web standards. If you think of it, just a few years ago, mobile devices weren't as popular as they are today. Today, all websites need to be accessible via mobile devices, and this is just one example of an area in which web standards have changed. If your website hasn't been updated in a few years, it will likely look both outdated and function poorly on modern devices. And let's not forget the impact of last year's Mobilegeddon. Yeah, you heard me correctly, Mobilegeddon. That's Google's drastic change to its algorithm that affected your website ranking if your website was not mobile responsive. Modern security standards have also changed. There are many new requirements for those who process credit cards that you may not be following if you haven't updated your e-commerce site in a while. A second reason for redesigning is reacting to your customers' needs. Your clientele from 3 years ago is not identical to the clientele you have now. Not only can your customer base have shifted, but their needs may have changed. Remodeling your website to emphasize the services or products that you're selling more of now is an excellent way to maximize your revenue. Take a look at your Google reports to identify the areas of your website that your customers spend most of their time. You can increase conversion by making these pages easier to find. If you'd like help with turning your website into a sales genie, go to my website and contact me for a complimentary consultation. And don't forget to join me for part 2 of 4 reasons to redesign your site. There I will share with you 2 other critical reasons that you need to be aware of.
Thank you for watching Tips for Turning Your Website into a Sales Genie. For more great information, visit igvinc.com. Also, browse the other shows found on This Biz TV Shows Network.